Yes, ma'am.
Jose, you can start with your updates.
Okay, ma'am. So I was at the meeting this morning, met with Vision. So he already continued on implementation of the skills application. So he said during the months pushing to the GitHub that some codes, some features were missing. So it's currently what the features, that's the highlighting for the skills, left it on the board. Yeah, they said Lemon didn't push the code well, so it's working on correcting that. And he said the skills was slow, so I don't know what's with that. I did told Ambrose about that, so we'll look into it again. So it's a bit slow to load.
Okay.
Yeah, so I already suggested we'll look into that too. So aside from that, no other updates. He said they were working on that.
Okay. All right. So what you can do is, you can be in touch with Vision and let him complete that feature. I don't think it is going to take much time for him. So once that is done, yeah. So once that is done, what we'll do is we will test everything like from the beginning, from the first step, dragging the scale to updating the scale and everything. And we have to work on the speed optimization of the APIs. We'll see if there is any optimization needed from our side, or the delay, the lag is from the editor side. So we have to first figure that out, because I have also discussed that with Vision. I actually noticed that things are very slow and the scales is loading and updating. So when I discussed it with him, I have asked him to see whether it is from the scales or from the editor what is happening. If the scale API is not returning the response well in time, then it could be from our side. So we'll have to make some adjustments with the dual connection or with the event function. Maybe it could be because of the event function, I assume, because the event function is slow. So that could be a possible reason. So if that is the case, then we'll replace the event function with the latest one. The team is currently working on it, as I had updated you all last week.
Yes,
so, yeah. So once that is done, what we'll do is we'll replace the older API with the newer one, and then I think that that'll be resolved. And if there is anything from the editor side, then Vision has to look into it. So tomorrow when you discuss with him, or today if you meet him, ask him, remind him once again to look into it, from the editor side, if there is any delay or not.
Okay. Anything to optimize. I'll discuss that with him.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. So apart from that, what you can also do is you can also test whatever has been deployed so far.
Yes.
Highlighting feature is not there. So apart from the highlighting feature, the other things that are there for dragging the scale, for creating the scale. So if the scales are created properly, if the reload is happening, leave the time optimality. We'll see that. Vision is already looking into it. So other things you can see the reload is happening properly or not. And after you created a document, and when you revisit the document after some time, is the scale still there? Are you able to provide the responses and everything? So all these things,
I look into these things.
Yeah.
I don't have the URL for the updated for the updates.
Which the scales deployment in the editor, that?
Yes.
Yeah. For that, what you can do is you can go to the client admin. In the client admin, there is a product list. So in Workflow AI, you will find the editor. So So in the Workflow AI, you have to create a portfolio for yourself. You will get access to it, and then you can use the editor, create documents, and in the documents, you can see that it redirects you to the editor for creating a document, and then there is a scale as well in the editor.
Okay. I'll work for that. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Cozy.
Thank you.
Hi, Omar.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon. How's everything going?
What's about you?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So I said I'm fine. What's about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. So,
Yeah.
how far have
So
you reached with the? Yeah.
yeah. So just as you told me, I did as it is, just like you told me at Ambrose, and I was able to create a successful response.
Mm-hmm.
I can send you the screenshot as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that task was completed.
Okay. Yeah. So what you can do is in the payload for the Statrix, when you're sending the process ID. So the process ID can be it can be the template ID. You know what the template ID is, correct?
Yeah. I think I forgot what the template ID is. Please
Oh,
remind me again.
yeah. Okay. So a template is basically a document that an admin is creating. Like you have in the editor, you must have seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add text boxes and everything. You can add scales and you can create a document for yourself. So that the admin side document is always called a template. So what we need to do is in future, whenever so the template could be a question paper that a teacher is designing, and then they would clone the question paper and send it to different students for them to answer. So what should happen is when I have the template ID, I will get hold of all the scales that are present in that particular template. So in one question paper, if there are 10 questions and there are 10 scales, then that question paper will have a unique template ID. So in the Statrix API, when you're sending the process ID, in the process ID you have to replace with the template ID, so that in future when we see the results, we can tally it with the template ID, and we would know that okay, these results that we have gotten is for this particular question paper. Getting me?
Yeah, all right. Just like the product name we are using in calculate total score
Yeah.
function.
Yes. Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. So the product name is editor throughout. So we do not have the track of the template for which this evaluation report is for, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So for that, you can use that template ID. And tell me, this template ID, it is a MongoDB, this thing, right? MongoDB
Yeah, right.
document ID. Okay.
Yeah.
So it could be, okay. So it could be alphanumeric characters and everything. It is not a complete integer.
Yeah, but normally, like I was processing the process ID with integers. I have not tried with alphanumeric.
Yeah,
Alphanumeric.
it won't happen. It won't happen because I have set it that way that only the process ID could only be integer. So then, okay. So I'll make that update and I'll let you know. So once that update is done, what you can do is you can start using the template ID as the process ID.
Good. All right. I will do it
Okay.
and I will just let you know. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So now that you are through with a single document, what you can do is we can go on the multiple document. Okay. Before that, these results for one single document have to be shown on the front end screen that we have. So what the next thing what you and Ambrose can do is start working on the front end screen. The screen is already there. Koji has designed it. So what you have to do is you have to just send all the data to that front end screen. By data, I mean the total score and the Statrix results. So individual scale responses. Suppose if there are 5 scales in the template, so you will show individual responses for each scale. Meaning for first scale, if the response is 5, then 5 out of 10. Then second scale, it is 3 out of 10. So that way, you will show 5 individual responses. Then below that, you will show the total out of 50. Since there are 5 scales, so the total would be out of 50. So the total score out of 50 that you can show. Then below that, we will have the Statrix calculation.
Okay. All right. So do we have like a front end that we have to where we have to put the back as these errors on, or we just have
Yes.
to create our own front end?
Yeah,
And
there is a
so
front
the-
end. There is a front end. That's what I mentioned. Cozy has already worked on that front end, and Ambrose has the template and the the URL for that front end. So you can convey this to him. He will understand, and accordingly he'll guide you. All right.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So try to finish that up by tomorrow. Then we can go ahead to multiple document reports.
Sure.
Okay. Anything else, Umar?
So till tomorrow, what I have to do is to show the responses to front end.
Yes.
Or, okay. All right.
Yeah, so for now you can use these integer process IDs only. Once I make the update in the API, I'll let you know, and then you can start using the template ID.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. All right.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Anything else to be discussed?
That's it.
Nothing from you.
Okay. Shakil, there's Ambrose today.
Ma'am, he told me that he won't be joined today.
Okay. Okay. He's informed. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, he texted me.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Okay. See you.
Thank you. Have a great
Have
day.
a good day.